The development of technology is just incredible. And speaking of technology, I can't stop thinking about the development of the technology to live in outer space. Every day, there's always innovation and never-ending experiment. And for sure, one day, living in outer space will not be a dream anymore.
Over the course of the last 2 decades, the International Space Station, or ISS, has been a temporary home for astronauts and cosmonauts from all over the globe. On November 2, 2000, US astronaut William Shepard and Russian cosmonauts Sergei Krikalev and Yuri Gridzenko arrived in a Soyuz capsule propelled by a Russian rocket which took off from Baikonur, Kazakhstan. Since then, there have been a further 63 crews or expeditions, each with teams of astronauts and cosmonauts who live and work together on board the ISS. In 2004, the Dutch ESA astronaut André Kuipers gave a tour working out in the background, an essential part of life in space.
Commandant van de Soyuz TMA-4 en de ingenieur van het ruimtestation Sasha Kaleri, die is nu aan het trainen voor het terugkeren om een beetje in conditie te komen. En we hebben hier zeg maar apparatuur, hier wordt ook gefilmd. Dus de tv-reportages die worden gefilmd met deze apparatuur. Hier wordt ook gegeten. We hebben hier de eettafel. Dit is onze eettafel. En hiermee kunnen we heet en koud water tevoorschijn toveren. En eten maken.
In addition, Julie, if you could give me a better...
En dan hebben we de cabines van de commandant hebben we daar. Daar bevindt zich het toilet. En met een speciale installatie natuurlijk om de zwaartekracht na te bootsen. En aan de rechterkant bevindt zich de toegang tot de Progress. Oké, ik hoop dat het een beetje duidelijk was hoe het ruimtestation eruit ziet. En wat we hier zo'n beetje doen. Tot ziens!
The ISS is manned 365 days a year with no leave for holidays. A Christmas message to folks back home has become an ISS tradition for veteran astronaut Peggy Whitson, who has spent 2 Christmas holidays in space. On July 8, 2011, the Space Shuttle Atlantis and 4 astronauts rocketed into orbit on NASA's Space Shuttle voyage. Astronauts, especially those on long periods in space, experience muscle and bone loss as well as other health problems. So in 2016, British astronaut Tom Peake ran the 42-kilometer London Marathon 400 kilometers above the Earth. There is time for fun too. In 2016, the crew took the Mannequin Challenge, part of a viral social media movement. The astronauts released a video in which they appear to have frozen while floating in midair. In 2017, Associated Press journalists toured the Baikonur Cosmodrome in Kazakhstan ahead of the launch of a Soyuz space capsule. Before departure, the crew gave a media conference behind glass to adhere to quarantine regulations. However, not every blast-off goes smoothly. On October 11, 2018, 2 astronauts from the US and Russia made an emergency landing, following a rocket booster failure minutes after launch. They were due to dock at the International Space Station 6 hours later, but the booster suffered engine failure minutes after the launch. The crew made an emergency landing at an unspecified location in Kazakhstan. Both men were in good condition. In 2019, the crew celebrated the first cookies baked in space. Space food is not gourmet, so it was a welcome addition to their diet. 2020 has been a challenging year on Earth, with much of the globe affected by the coronavirus pandemic. On the ISS, it has been a year of milestones. In May, 2 NASA astronauts made history, becoming the first passengers private firm SpaceX has ever launched into space. In the intervening years, NASA outsourced the job of designing and building its next generation of spaceships to SpaceX and Boeing, awarding them $7 billion in contracts in a public-private partnership aimed at driving down costs and spurring innovation. On October 14, NASA astronaut Kate Robbins, along with Russian cosmonauts, traveled to the International Space Station. Robbins will celebrate the 20th anniversary of continuous human presence on the space station. She'll also welcome the crew of the second SpaceX commercial crew mission, expected to arrive in late October.
20th anniversary, I'm incredibly excited to be up there. I think it's really a testament to this space station that we built, and this has been humans, engineers, and scientists from all countries around the world have been part of this. It's just an incredible engineering and a scientific marvel.
Recently, NASA astronaut Chris Cassidy held a small ceremony to hand over the key to the new station commander, Sergei Ryzhikov.
We have this small tradition where there's a key to the International Space Station, which didn't exist when I was here 7 years ago. I don't remember this, but now we have this, and I think it's very cool. It symbolizes the tool that we use on the Russian hatches to open and close the hatches, and it's a very appropriate key of the space station. It symbolizes the camaraderie that we have between all of the space agencies. And Sergei, it's with great pleasure and honor that I present you this key and command of the International Space Station. Congratulations.